It's Thursday, September 23rd, and in today's video, I'm going to do a roundup of what's new in the world of timeshare, right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. Before we get into the news of what's new in the world of timeshare today, I want to let you know on this channel, I provide my knowledge, tips, and advice to help you get the most from your timeshare ownership. I also do videos like this, timeshare news, timeshare commentary, and when I'm at resorts. I also film resort tours, resort reviews, and villa tours as well. So if that's the kind of stuff you want to see, hit that subscribe button down below, and also click on that notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. So let's start talking about this. Quite a bit has happened, obviously, since I did that last timeshare news video quite a while ago. But obviously, this is some fairly recent stuff. But let's get into it. Travel and Leisure Co., that is what was formerly Wyndham, or kind of Wyndham Destinations' parent company, has started a travel subscription business. Now, when I normally think of subscription services, I'm thinking of like those HelloFresh boxes that they just keep sending you, those subscription boxes they keep sending you kind of for free. I mean, you pay your subscription and you get all this stuff. Streaming services like Disney Plus, like Netflix, you pay a fee and you get all of this stuff essentially just delivered to you, sent to you, whether it's either through the internet or to your door. Now this subscription service is just a little bit different. Essentially it's, I think, regular $19.95 a month or $19.99 a month, but hey, you can sign up now for only $9.99 a month, half price. But essentially it is kind of just giving you access to special offers, special programs, special itineraries, and discounts. I haven't actually signed up for it. Maybe I should do that. They do have a free trial for 30 days that you can sign up for. Kind of go in, play with it a little bit, see what you think, see if you like it. But what I've kind of found in the past is a lot of these things to say, hey, here's a special offer, special deals through some company, through some program. You can usually go out and find those deals yourself without paying that subscription price. Now, is that going to be the case here? Not really sure. We're going to have to maybe find out a little bit more and see what this really is. But it is certainly not just paying a fee, paying an upfront price, and having access to, say, 7 days of vacation, 14 days of vacation a year with that kind of subscription price that you can cancel anytime. That's essentially what timeshare is, except it's a little bit harder to cancel. You can't just cancel at any time. But yeah, new subscription service, subscription travel service from Travel and Leisure, the parent company of Wyndham Destinations. All right, the next piece of news here is Marriott Vacations Worldwide, which is the parent company of Marriott Vacation Club, Vistana, Interval International, a number of other companies as well, all related to timeshare. They're restarting their dividend. So back when the pandemic set in, they stopped their dividend. Well, they're doing so great, they're restarting their dividend and restarting stock buybacks. So instead of reinvesting money into their company, into the timeshare operation by giving us new resorts and new locations to go to, I guess they did give us Costa Rica, but instead of doing that, they're giving it back to the stockholders. I guess that's what the stockholders want. That's kind of the main purpose of the company, is to return equity and give stockholders a return on their investment. But, you know, I'm kind of selfish. I would really like to have some new domestic resorts to go to that are not Marriott Vacation Club Pulse locations in the city, essentially the size of a hotel room. I want some new destinations around the country that I can explore. All right, next up here is Hyatt Residence Club has actually lost a resort in their system. Now, I did do a video a while back about how Marriott Vacations Worldwide acquired Welk Resorts to add to, with the plan to add to their Hyatt Residence Club portfolio. If you want to see that video, I'll put a link to it right up here. But it seems they've lost a resort in Aspen. Grand Hyatt is no longer a Hyatt Residence Club property. The board of directors there actually just recently decided to go to East West Management Company to manage the condominium for its fractional owners. The ownership there is a little bit different. It's not just standard weeks. I believe each ownership is essentially 2.5 weeks there. But another thing here that's a little bit problematic is that the Hyatt Trust, the Hyatt Residence Club Trust, Pure Points, I believe they call it, it actually owns a number of intervals there about 20%, 25% of the intervals there, so maybe a little bit problematic. We'll keep you updated on what's happening there as we find out more. All right, the next piece of news I have here is about Dave Ramsey. I actually did a previous video about Dave Ramsey and why I think he's wrong about timeshares, and I really need you to check out that video. I'll put a link to it up here. It doesn't have a very good like-dislike ratio. A lot of people who don't like timeshares are finding that video and giving it thumbs down. So check out that video after this one and hit the thumbs up on it. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so Dave Ramsey recently filed a deposition in response to the lawsuit of Washington State versus Reed Hine. They are the owners, operators of Timeshare Exit Team, one of those timeshare exit companies that nobody should ever use. I'll put a link up here to why you should not use a timeshare exit company. But yeah, he filed a deposition where he basically admitted he does not vet or review his sponsorships. So he's on his program saying, use Timeshare Exit Team. I recommend them. Essentially, he's kind of personally recommending these companies, this Timeshare Exit Team company, to get you out of your timeshare. And he did no independent review of their practices, their company, and how they operate. He did admit that they did have some complaints about Timeshare Exit Team, and they tried to address those with the company where essentially customers were not getting calls back from Timeshare Exit Team because they were so swamped because of his endorsement, and they tried to address that, and I guess the number of complaints went down. But yeah, he basically admitted that he does no independent review of the practices of the company, of the sponsorship, or the negotiations involved. Kind of threw his own executive vice president under the bus a little bit. I'll put a link in the description box below to his deposition. You gotta be careful with a lot of these radio hosts, TV hosts even, sponsoring and endorsing products and services that, hey, they say, hey, I take this product every day, I use this product every day, I use this service all the time, you need to as well. Chances are they don't. They're just being fed a script and they're reading the script. So for your favorite podcast, for your favorite radio hosts, just realize that in many cases, that person has not reviewed that product or company themselves. All right, so there's the news roundup for the world of timeshare. What did you think? Any thoughts on the news? Let me know all about it down in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos all about timeshare, I'll put those down in the description box below. For another video about timeshare industry news, check out this one right up here. And YouTube, they know you'll like that one down there. Be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And until next time, remember, the best destination is always a timeshare.